Well, if it isn't my young friend Cinnabon, or my son rather, you're not supposed to be friends with your son, but sometimes we buddies, aren't we, little boo? Oh, what you doing under the glass? You're not in a zoo. What's the baby to do when he's not in the zoo? Oh, it's snowing outside, isn't it, little Bacchus? Yes, it is. You just came up from there. Shall we show people what it looks like outside? I know, my goodness. What are those three yellow things out there, little boo? What is that? Those are the light reflection, isn't it? It's a snowing out there, little boo. It's a snowing out there. Yes, I bet you want some treats, huh? Is that what you're looking for? Well, good, because I have some. Just right on the table over yonder. Oh, whoa, make the plunge. Maybe we'll go on a walk later if it's nice. Which I'm not sure if it will be. Oh, what a good walker you are. Here we go. He's so happy. Look at the anticipation. He just wants the treats. Okay. Oh, we got, looks like 3 1/3. Yeah. Wow, you knocked that one out of my hand. Here's the next one, little boo. Whoa. Oh, get it from the monkey's head. Get it from the monkey's head. Good job. This last one's a little crumb. Can you get it? Not my thumb. No. No. Yeah, yeah. Right there, right there. Almost. Almost. Oh my goodness. Here. Here. It's too small. You can't detect it. Little boo, hey. Here. Oh, he just needed a little help. What a good baby you are. Yes. Nice and toasty inside, isn't it, little boo? We burn the propane. Yes, expensive, but it's worth it. We gotta stay warm. One of the most important things is regulating the core body temperature, isn't it, little boo? In a survival situation, that's the top most important thing, provided there's no imminent threat. And then after that, water and food, because you got to stay a certain temperature, and you need water, and you got to have food after, at least after, a few days, ideally every day. What's the baby doing there? Whoa, he's a happy kitty. Yeah, so the first thing is make sure y'all got shelter, and then water and food. And then you could be there for quite a while. And it definitely helps to have some social interaction too, because most of us are social creatures. But yes, we gotta have a little kitty or a doggy or another person around to keep us company. Or a giraffe or a monkey or a kitty like that. Yeah. I had a funny dream. It was a work-related dream, but I was in an office I'd never seen before. Very strange, but somebody needed some help. And I was working on their computer, and their keyboard was like half the size of a normal keyboard, and I just could not type well on it at all. So I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, but I gotta get a different keyboard. He's like, oh, I have a spare one, and he pulled out one the size of an iPhone. I'm like, I can't use that. And then for some reason, the same dream, I was looking for a vehicle to replace the Explorer, which Explorer's okay now, but you never know. But anyway, it's getting old and high mileage. But I was looking at a bus. It was hilarious. It was a huge white bus. And I was just about ready to buy it. And I don't remember if I did or not in the dream, but I remember bringing it to the auto shop and asking them if they could turn it into a Ford Ranger. And they were like, no, not this kind of a bus. What a weird dream. And then in the dream I realized, my Explorer still runs. What am I doing? Yes. What's the baby doing over there? Come here, come here. Do you want to play, little boo? This is a dangerous toy for me to play with because it's not very long, so my hand can get... Look, little boo. It's a little squirrel. Look. Look. Oh, he's not so interested in this. He just wants to be petted by the Hattie. Oh, yes. I let him out pretty early this morning. Well, sort of. Yes. I heard you screaming, and so I opened the door, and he shot outside, and then it started to snow. I called for him a few times, and he finally came back in. I'm going to scratch his feet over there. Yes. We did have snow earlier this year, but it was for one day. This is the first time it's actually accumulating in any considerable amount. We'll see how crazy it gets. Maybe we'll go out there. We'll see. Probably not this video. This one's already getting long enough, but we'll have a snowy woods walk. I think we had one earlier this year, but it wasn't really a whole lot. Just a little bit here and there. But he's not a big fan of the snow. Those little pink toe beans. They do okay, but eventually I'll pick him up and bring him inside. Oh, little boo, you get too cold. You don't want to play now? He probably wants to relax. He was outside for a while. Those little spy operations, trying to spy on Bean or whomever else. And the neighbors watching the neighbors do their yard work. Yesterday, some people were finishing up their leaves, and that was a good day to do it. Am I boring you, little buddy? Okay. I guess we'll sign off for now. Bye-bye. Cinnabon, don't you want to say bye-bye? Okay. What's the baby one? What's the baby one? It's snowing outside, little boy. We can't go out there right now. We're going to have to wait a little bit. You just came from out there. Yeah. Oh. Would you look at that? My goodness. Little Cinnabuster. You don't want that. It's much too snowy out there for the baby. Yes. Look at all that snow, Mr. Boo. You following Daddy around? Okay. Oh, he's a good baby. Oh, what's that? You want a greenie treat? All right, we'll get you 2 greenies, okay? All right, my little friend, here we go. Whoa! Over here we have another one. Oh, can you reach Daddy in time for the treat? Oh, I think so. Yeah. Oh, what a good baby. Let's see what the snow looks like in the front yard. Yeah, not too terrible. The roads look okay, which is the most important thing. Is your winter coat enough, little boo, for now? Or is it going to come in more? I don't think you can control it too much, though, can you? I've never seen it as fluffy as it was before. You was such a fluffy meister back in the day. Weren't you, little boo? You look like a grub. Yes, you did. I'll put a link in the description of that video. One of the earlier videos where Cinnabon came inside the house for the first time. I'm sure most of you have already seen it, but it's kind of cool to see him from this. He's pretty fluffy now to what he used to look like. In fact, a lot of people thought and said he was fat, and he was far from fat. He just had a winter fluff, huh, little boo? Yes, that's what I say about myself sometimes. But for you, it's legit. His tail wasn't as long, so I think he was younger. I think that's a thing, I don't know. But pretty interesting. He was standing right about here. That's where he came in. That's about where the video ended, was here. That video was really intended just for a few friends who were helping me kind of coach Cinnabon into coming inside the house. Oh, little boo. And then I thought I'd share it with everybody, and I put it on the internet. And then eventually, it kind of, well, actually, it did go viral. And then all kinds of people saw you, little boo. All kinds of friends all over the world. Yes. And I bet some of them, and I know some of them, rather, are kitties, too. You got some cats that watch your channel, too, little boo. Yes, you do. Isn't that cool? It's not just humans. It's kitties and probably some aliens, too. Yes. Well, I know. Isn't that cool? They must have a big antenna to reach all the way over here. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We hope you're doing well, being warm if it's cool, and being cool if it's warm. Hopefully you're just right. Bye-bye. Oh, you're going to lay down again. You're a tired boy, aren't you? Do you want to say bye-bye, little boo? All right. He knows we're going to meet again real soon, huh, little boo? Yeah. He's like, no need to say goodbye. We'll be back tomorrow. All right, little boo. Time to sign off for now, okay? Yes.